it's Emma from Finding Centre Pilates, and today I have some treats for you using the foam roller. We're going to start off first of all releasing out our legs with the roller. We're going to start rolling out our quads. Now the rule with the roller is that we never roll over a joint. So we're doing our quads first, the front of our thighs. We're going to start just below our hips and roll to just above your knees. Let's go. So you come face down, roller is across the top of your legs, you're in your commando crawl position, legs are in parallel. We're just going to walk along, rolling the top of the legs across the roller, moving in a forwards and backwards motion. Legs are in parallel to start with. You've got your tummy pulled in so that you're not collapsing into your back while you're doing this. The next position, we stay here, but we take our legs into turnout. So your heels come together and toes apart, and you maintain that as you roll up and down along your mat. And you can keep going with that for as long as you want to. The next position is turned in, so a bit pigeon-toed. We take our toes together and heels apart and then roll this way. Now this one tends to be quite tight for most people, so you might want to stay in this one for a little bit longer. From there, we're going to release our iliotibial band or IT band or ITB, which is the area that runs down the side of your leg. It can get quite tight in most people. Let's give it a go. So we're going to sit again with the roller just underneath your hip. The leg that's on top, we're going to bend it and prop it on the floor in front of you, and you've got the leg that you're rolling out long. Now we're going to, once again, come down onto our elbow. We use this arm and this top leg to help us roll from just under the hip to just above your knee. And we're rolling along. If you find any really tight spots, you can just go over them a little bit more. Okay, and you would repeat that on your other leg as well. We also can release our hamstrings and our quads with the roller. So for hamstrings, actually, what am I saying? Blah, 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 blah. We can also use the roller to release out our glutes. So to do that, we're going to sit on top of the roller. Have your legs out in front. We'll cross one ankle over the opposite knee and open it out as if you were going to do a pretzel stretch. You can roll here. I like to tip towards this bent knee that's up in the air and then just roll along that side of your bottom. Getting out any little kinks and twists that are there. Good. And then to do the other side, bring your pelvis back to the middle, switch the legs over, tip towards this knee that's up in the air, and then again, we roll up and down just on that one butt cheek. It's easy to transition from there to your hamstrings, so this time the back of the thigh. We're just going to roll down a little. Again, we're using our arms for a little bit of support. We're just going to roll down the back of the legs. Make sure you keep your tummy in. If your arms aren't as long as mine, you can also do this one with your forearms down on the mat. So similar type of thing that we did on the front. Just going to try and lift your bottom up away from the floor. You might just need to do little segments and then move down a little so you can target a different area of the leg. Then for your calves, we're going to lie down with our legs out on top of the roller. Version 1, you just have either leg on top, and we're just going to rotate the legs in and out, having a little massage across the top of the roller there. If that's not giving you enough release, I'm going to cross one ankle over the top of the other leg and just roll the leg from side to side. That gives you a little more pressure to roll out through the calves. And you'd work your way down your leg little by little, focusing on that gastrocnemius and soleus area. Of course, you would repeat on the other side, and then we're ready to go into our chest opening series. So sitting on the very edge of your roller, right down as far as you can, almost so that you're falling off the end. Place your hands behind you and then guide your spine back down into the roller. And we make sure that your head is supported on the end of the roller here. So we'll just take our arms out to the side for a nice chest stretch, allowing the elbows to soften and your chest to open. Taking some nice big deep breaths in here. And then we'll go into some nice supine arm series. So taking your arms up to the ceiling with palms facing each other, we inhale, lift the shoulder blades wide across your back, and then as you breathe out, draw the shoulder blades round and wrap them around the roller. So it's an inhale to lift up, exhale, draw shoulder blades down and around. And you want to stay where the range of motion feels like you can glide the scapula just nicely across the back of your rib cage. You shouldn't feel like you need to really push and force it, because then you're using more chest muscles, and we want this to be a nice opening, releasing type move. Then we hold the shoulder blades around the roller and open our arms out to the side and draw them back in, still hugging the roller with your shoulder blades. So it's an inhale to open and exhale to draw in. Inhale, open, and exhale in. We'll take a couple more of those. Just feeling your chest expand, collarbones going wide out of your shoulders as you're drawing your arms back in. And then we turn our palms to face our feet, which you can't quite see, but they're facing my feet. And we go into switches. So one arm reaches back towards your ear, the other one down to your hip, and then back together. Inhale to stretch the arms away from each other and come back together. There we go. Back. Switching and switching. Now we do the overhead. So this time you're taking both arms back towards your ears. You only go as far as you can keep your ribs relaxing down into the roller behind you, and then shoot the arms forward. If you go too far, for example, if I took my arms any further, my ribs would want to lift up. We want to keep the rib cage relaxed so that it becomes more of a stretch for your shoulders. And then from there, you might like to do some little circles. So we reach back, circle the arms around to shoulder height, and then close in at chest height. Turn the palms to face your feet, reach the arms back, circle around and close it in. We'll just do 2 more circle around and close, and the last one. Okay, you can also go back the other way where your palms are facing each other, open out to the side, shoot the arms around overhead and draw forward so the hands are above your chest. So you're open, circle overhead and come forwards. 2 more of those. And then just rest your hands down by your side. You could even come out again into that pec stretch and just see how much nicer that feels already. And with consistent practice, this would be a really nice little routine to do at home, particularly if you're a desk worker or a mum of a young baby. And from there, we gracefully roll off the roller. Just coming off onto your side, push the roller away, and then just have a little moment to let your body settle into the mat and enjoy that nice hollow feeling down your spine. I always like to finish off with a little bit of back extension once we've opened out through the chest. So I love doing this extension with the roller. It's magnificent. We can get our shoulders moving and we can really work into that extension range. So we're going to go face down onto the mat. Our arms will be out long with our wrists over the top of the roller. Okay. I'm going to start by just gliding your shoulders up and down your back, keeping your elbows nice and long. And then from there we can add our extension in. So you glide your shoulders down, press down into the roller with your hands to lift your face and your chest up away from the mat. And then we lower everything down and release the roller away from you, allowing the shoulders to glide up towards your ears. So there you have it, a quick little routine that will have you feeling really nice and open through the chest in no time. Enjoy, see you next time.